pull it up with the pump. Sucks that'll make you suck. Drugs always keep.
What's going on, guys? Here at the COCONINO County Courthouse here in Arizona. COCONINO County, I think that's how you say it. I'm here with Patrick.
Hello.
Just so you y'all cannot film in here.
You can.
Public lobby.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Nope, on the table.
I'll look at the order. I'll look at the judge.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to
So
step back
let me
through
have
here
you
to the
step
front.
Step back so I can go around
You
the.
can go right around right there.
I can't get
Go ahead.
around to the metal
Go ahead.
detector. Please please
Go ahead.
step back.
Sir, I'm busy working. I need for you
Okay,
to
I'm
go back.
trying to, but you're.
Sir, you have plenty of room.
I don't know what you're gonna do. Here
I'm
you
gonna
go.
stand right
Right
here.
here.
So let me
Don't make
go
any
back.
moves.
It's all right, ma'am. I need your bag on the conveyor belt. Hi, I need your metal on the table. Once you're metal free, come on through. All there. That's good right there. Come on through. We'll see if you can. Thank you. That's your shoes. You get still here, ready? If you're here for duty,
It's not even signed by a judge.
just follow the signs behind you.
Hey, this isn't even signed by a judge. It's not no court ruling. You blanked out the signature. There's no signature.
Okay.
And this was dated 15 of 2013. How do I know this judge is still residing here? There's no signature.
And you need to put it in writing a request. We'll get it to the proper people, and they'll give you a written response.
Administrative order.
I'm not an administrator. I can't give you an answer. But if you have a question, we'll forward it to the proper
Go get
people.
it administrator.
I'm sorry?
Go get it administrator.
That's not how it works.
Well, public lobbies of government buildings are protected by the First Amendment. We're not talking about courtrooms, so you guys are violating our rights.
All we're doing is following an administrative order.
I understand
okay?
that,
And,
but so are the Nazis.
okay. And we don't know if you guys are terrorists or not. So you cannot film in here for that reason.
This isn't
So
valid. This
Coconino
isn't
County,
valid.
Arizona guys refusing to let us through because we have our
Here,
phones.
they blocked out the judge who put a signature on this, but he was dated in 2013. So how do we know this judge is still presiding here, and how do we know that this is still valid?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Grab your-
So make sure the viewers
Are you
know
here
that.
for duty? Just follow the signs behind you. All right, sir, I need your medal right there on the table. Once you're medal free, come on through. All right, grab your items, thank you. Ma'am, I need your bag on the conveyor belt, medal on the table. Once you're medal free, come on through.
This is just so broad.
Thank you, grab your items, you're good to go. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So I need your bag on the conveyor belt, medal on the table. Once you're medal free, come on through. You can keep your ring on, that's not enough metal. But I do need your bag on the conveyor belt. Come on, sir.
I'm just saying record him.
Thank you. Thank you. Yep. How you doing, sir?
Did you say he didn't know if you were a terrorist? Yes.
Something like that.
We have litigants coming through, and they have a right to privacy. You haven't
Not in
secured
public.
any of their rights.
This is public.
This is not a public forum.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
going to ask you to please step out. If you'd like to record something, you're more than welcome to put a request in writing.
Okay, so
and
you're
we'll
telling,
submit it.
what's the, okay, riddle me this. Let's say we're right here. What's the difference filming everyone coming in?
As soon as you come in this door, it's
Okay.
no longer a public.
This is a
forum.
tax-funded
That's not true.
public area. But, no, I'm being serious. For real, if we
So
were,
are military bases.
no, it
Gone.
isn't. No, it
Sure they
isn't.
are.
No, it isn't.
Gone military bases.
You had a
with
question.
security
This is not a
cameras.
military base. This is not a federal
You just-
installation.
I'm sorry. You had a question.
This is not a federal
You had a question.
installation.
It's a public.
This is not a federal
Federally
installation.
funded.
What I was trying to say
Okay,
was,
you had a question.
I did, well,
Yeah.
more or less. What I was saying is, what's different than if I'm out here on the sidewalk filming everyone coming and going, witnesses, jurors, victims? What's the difference? There isn't a difference because it's a public area. Okay.
The outside is
We're,
public.
we have no intentions of interfering with employees, jurors,
I respect
courtrooms.
that.
We're not going in a courtroom. We have no intentions of going anywhere like that.
And I respect that. Unfortunately.
And I've never been rude.
The
never
presiding
been, never
judge-
cursed you.
No.
But why is it blanked out? Why is the signature blanked out?
The building itself is controlled by the presiding judge.
Okay, but why is the signature, blanked out?
Whose signature? I'm not sure
Here,
which one you're
it's in,
referring
it's in
to.
that 3 in trash. It's the one who signed it, 18. Here, it's the second. Right here, see it? Blanked out, and it was signed in 2013.
So
how
it
do
was
we
signed
know-
by Mark Moran. When they publish it, they black it out so that his signature can't be copied.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, and I didn't, most of the time they don't do that. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
At least in Arizona, they must do that. But let me tell you this. How do we know that this is valid? This is in 2013. How do we know there wasn't something else published, something else signed?
This is the most
All I know is
recent
you're just
orders
throwing a
we have.
paper at me.
Well, I'm trying to explain to you that the state as a whole, it restricts what the courts are and are not allowed to do.
Well, we're not
A
interfering with
local-
anybody. We're just here.
I'm not
recording.
saying if it's an interference or not, but they can control what goes on inside these walls. That's the difference between
What is your-
inside
what's
and
your
outside.
position with the county?
My name's Corey, and I'm the chief bailiff for this building.
Oh, you're the chief bailiff? Okay. Well, we're not interfering. We're not
understand.
being disrespectful.
But unfortunately-
But it'd be the same if we're standing right outside.
Okay, but unfortunately,
They were jurors. Yeah,
Exactly.
And we're not here for the jurors or witnesses.
and unfortunately, that
We're not
burden
here
is
for
on
that.
you. If you accidentally record their identity and you're tampering with the jury process,
I'm not tampering with jurors.
that's what I'm saying.
Simple recording
You
is
may-
not tampering with
You
jurors.
may
Yeah.
not be intentionally trying to do this, but it could cause a mistrial because people are feeling intimidated.
You can't dictate. You can't say it's gonna cause a
It can-
mistrial.
it
No,
can.
no.
So
Okay,
what I'm
but
saying
not
is this
talking
is
to
the rule.
jurors. I'm not
I
interfering.
understand
It's
that.
not tampering with the juror because I'm not
So,
talking to them. Do you realize that?
let me explain. We don't get to interpret this.
Okay.
This
But
is
you're
what's set
already
forth.
interpreting.
We only can tell you what it says and how we are going to react to
Okay,
it.
but you're telling me filming people coming in.
Correct. It's not allowed, and it's specifically stated in here that it's not allowed.
Yeah, but this Supreme Court's not a rule.
No, unfortunately, this is our local administrative order. If you have a problem with the local
This is the First
administrative order,
Amendment. It already trumps that.
if you have
That's unlawful.
any problem with the
That's
first,
unlawful order.
it doesn't matter.
That's an
That-
unlawful order.
If you have
The
a
First
problem with
Amendment allows me to
it,
do
you can
this.
address it with the presiding judge. He can set
That's
up a meeting with you.
Who is your supervisor? Who can we issue a complaint
The
to?
presiding judge
Yeah, but that's
is Judge
unlawful.
Mark Moran.
This
I'm
is a
asking who
public
your
area.
supervisor is
I
because you're
report
enforcing
to-
his. You report directly to him.
I report to the court administration and the presiding judge.
So would that be a particular person in the court administration?
Gary Kirschmark is the court administrator.
Gary Kirschmark.
Correct. So you can put that request in to Mark Moran. If you'd like to schedule a meeting with either of them, you're more than welcome to. But at this time, you have to take the cameras out.
So if, let's say, if I'm on the sidewalk, does it still apply?
No, the sidewalk is a public forum.
But so is
Yeah.
this. This is tax funded. This is a
Unfortunately,
public area.
this isn't a public forum.
This is a public area.
It is not.
Who paid for the building?
This is not a public
Who
forum.
paid for the building?
You
So
do
just
not
based
have-
on your logic
Who
right
paid for the
now,
building?
you're saying that if we stood on the sidewalk and filmed everyone that came in
It'd be
here,
the same
you would
thing.
More than
object to
welcome
that?
to. No, if you're on the sidewalk, you can, that's
It's
where
the
your
same
freedom of
difference.
speech is
But
allowed.
who paid
Even
for
if
the
you were to
building?
protest, you're
Same
allowed to
difference.
protest on the sidewalk.
How is
Which
this
is
building
public.
funded? How is the building funded?
It comes from multiple different ways. But I'm telling you right now, we're not
Taxpayers?
talking
The
about
taxpayers
the
want
building.
it?
We're talking about this rule.
See, he doesn't want to answer me, guys. He's not answering me.
I'm sorry. Right now, I'm going to have to ask you guys to step out. You are more than welcome to record outside. If you'd like to come in, put a request in writing to Judge Moran to record. He will entertain it. But you also have to give him some time to reply. So At this time, if you're not willing to take your recording devices and turn them off, you're gonna have to step
Mine's
outside.
Yours is off?
So folks, again, if you're not willing to take them out,
So now it's take them out or turn
you
them
can't
off.
be recording them, you can't be doing anything. I'm sorry, sir, can you step around us? We're sorry. And right now, we're creating a hindrance for these folks.
There's a door, right? The main door is here. This is the side door.
But what
You
I'm
know this
saying
is
if you're not-
unconstitutional.
If you're not willing to comply with this local administrative order and
It's
actually address it,
unconstitutional.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna,
I
I'm
know.
just trying to get something.
And I'm trying to tell you what you can do about this.
Like I said, the First Amendment, freedom of the press, freedom of speech.
And all of those requests to be recording in this building have to be in writing.
What I'm telling you is that's the First Amendment. This is a local judge.
Correct.
Okay.
And he has
So-
authority over this building.
I realize that, but this is a tax-funded public area, and I've been doing this all over the country. It's allowed to be here doing this.
That's fine. You are not allowed to come in this
But
building
this
at
is,
this time.
but do you understand that this is a law?
Sir, I'm telling you, this is our administrative order, and I have to uphold it.
Yeah,
That's
but
my
this is
duty.
unlawful. I'm allowed to be doing this. I'm not in the
If you
courtroom.
want to, if you'd like to challenge this, you're more than welcome to, but at this time, you folks have to
Well, you
take
gotta
the
arrest me
cameras
to
outside.
challenge it.
I'm not arresting you.
So what happens, that's my question, what happens if I don't?
Then you'll have you trespass from the building for not complying
Well,
with
then
the
how can you trespass somebody from a public area?
This is the judge's building.
This isn't a private business. It's not a private business.
That doesn't apply here.
This is a public area.
Sir, I'm telling you, I'm giving you an option here. If you want to address this or you want to
The
record,
county paid for the sidewalk, the county
you
paid
can
for
go
the
in,
building.
you can go in, you can put in a request to record. But until that request is granted, you can't record
Where's
in
the
the
judge?
building.
I'll put a request. Because I've done this before and I've actually had the judge grant it.
Okay.
I've done this before.
You're welcome. If you want, you can go through the screening process. You can write a request through the clerk's office and they'll forward it to the judge. All right, you're welcome to, but the cameras have to go
Give me an
outside.
independent paper, I'll write it down. And I don't feel safe going that way.
Unfortunately, I can't do business for you. So you're welcome to step outside with your cameras, but as I've already instructed, you can't record.
I don't, we're not interfering with it. We want to
It
be
doesn't
free to
matter.
be able to record.
And that's how you can go about it. You can put the request in writing to
If it says I can do it here, I'm free to do it.
as soon as I get authorization from the presiding judge, he will dictate what you can.
I've ran
record.
into this before.
Yeah,
The judge has no
I'm gonna
issues with
comply with
video.
what you're saying, but it is unconstitutional and it is against my will, so.
That's fine, I appreciate it. But like I said, if you
What-
want
what'd
to
you say your
record,
name was?
Corey Vandenberg, would you like my
Court?
business card?
Sure, you got a business
Yeah.
card? Just so next time I'm here, I can contact you.
Hello, ma'am, I need your bag on the conveyor belt.
And he'd be more than happy to entertain it.
It's Corey. Okay, thank you, Corey.
All
Here,
right,
you can keep
I'm
that.
sorry.
Just so we're
Would you
clear,
like a copy?
if I don't leave, yeah, I'll take that. Just so we're clear, if I don't leave, you're gonna trespass me, right?
I'm telling you that you can't record. You're more than welcome to be in here, but you can't be recording without prior approval
Okay,
from the
so if I
presiding
don't
judge.
leave, I will trespass. Just yes or no?
No, if you continue recording without prior approval.
So it's the video and that'll get you trespassed.
Exactly.
So if I'm standing right here, I won't be trespassed.
No, you're more than welcome to
So
stay
the
in
video
here.
only will get you trespassed.
If you don't comply with this facility's rules and the judge's orders, you would be.
I comply with federal law. I
That's
comply
fine.
with federal law.
That's fine. But in this building, you have to comply with
But
the
that's,
local administrative order.
but that's not a law. That's not a law. That's
No, that's a local administrative order.
Yeah, but we're talking about the First Amendment here. I'm allowed to do this.
Unfortunately, like I said, if you want to be able to record, you got to get permission. That's it.
But would you agree that you understand where I'm coming from? You know, with, this is a public building. I want to be free to record. I don't like my right to.
And that's fine, and you have the right to request it. You have the right to
Yeah, but I shouldn't have
request
to request my
recording.
rights.
No, I'm just saying, you have the opportunity.
I'm requesting my
But the-
rights.
Yeah, shouldn't I request
You-
that?
you're more than welcome to
You guys are stupid.
If you have any questions, you can feel free to
Yeah,
holler.
I'll shoot you an email.
All right, thank you.
Alright guys, so obviously they don't believe in the Constitution here in COCONINO County. We will be filing a
Hey,
complaint.
but there's another county building that's not a courthouse. Can you go check?
Videos of the Daily Sun. I was just wondering what you guys are.
We are trying to do the legal activity protected by the First Amendment of record from a public space. And the law, we weren't trying to go in any courtrooms or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they're refusing to let us in with our cameras.
Basically, they have a ruling, a judge's orders that's unlawful, basically stating that we have to request to be able to video record it, express our First Amendment, and we're basically going in there to tell them, like, look, that's not right. This is a tax-funded building, a public area. You know, the county paid for this building. This is
They have no
everyone's
transparency.
We're allowed to go in there and do this, and they're saying we can't.
Right.
So it's just these people, you know, they're slowly taking people's rights away. That's all we're doing.
So you were just going just to show that you should be able to.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Well, if you guys, I'd love to just anyone who's interested in the judicial process, I really appreciate getting to know you guys. So, you guys don't mind taking my card?
Sure. I'll take your card.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Feel free to give me a call. Yeah. So.
All right. So are you with the news or anything?
Yeah, Arizona Daily Sun.
Okay,
yeah.
if you want the video, I'll shoot you the link on your email.
Yeah. No. That'd be great. I don't.
And I ran into this so many times, and they get crazy, they get tyrannical, they try to arrest you, push you around, and it gets crazy simply for just recording.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's all we're here for.
Yeah, I know today was definitely a very specific day because with the jury coming in, I'm sure they were like.
See,
So there's a jury trial going on right
Yeah,
now.
there
I
is.
didn't even know. I didn't even know.
It has to do with the homicide, which is one of the higher level cases. So like,
Yeah, I
when it
didn't
comes to photographing the jury, that's something that they just generally don't want to have happen ever.
Yeah, and we weren't even there. I told them, I said, we're
Just to
not
give
here
you
for that.
context.
We weren't even there for that. We were just gonna go in there, you know, they're gonna be fully transparent. We're gonna walk around, take a few shots of the building, stay in all public areas, and get out of there. And
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, just feel free. That has my
Yeah,
phone number
I
and
got
my
it.
email. Feel free to shoot me an email and let me know. Like, it just kind of go over what you guys were like
Yeah,
hoping to do and all that stuff.
definitely,
And, yeah, we can.
Yeah, and if you
keep
want to
in
do a
touch.
story on it, hey, I don't mind. We get a lot of reporters and a lot of
Are
news
you,
media.
Are you guys with NAU or where? Are you
No,
guys?
we're independent.
Oh, you're
We're
independent.
actually out of state.
Oh, okay.
We stopped in town. Honestly, there's nothing here, any particular reason why we're here.
Yeah.
But then we found out they have judges' orders like this, you know. So.
Right. Where are you guys based out of?
Texas.
Texas. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. No. Shoot me an email. Yeah, I'd love to talk more about it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Nice meeting
Okay,
you.
Scott,
What's your
thank
name?
you.
What's your guys' name?
Josh.
Josh. What was it?
Patrick.
Patrick and
Selena.
Selena. All right. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Her
all right,
hands are
cool.
full.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice to meet
Thanks,
you
sir.
guys.
All right.